Welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about my life project. So first, I want you to read these statements. Do you agree with them? Why? By 40, I will have bought my house. I will have started a business by the time I'm 45. I will have been living alone for 10 years when I turn 50. By 50, I will have had at least one grandchild. Okay, we're going to share in class. Now, I want you to please pause this video and read about this person's goals. What do you think about them? In my case, I think this person is pretty ambitious, but in a good way. Now let's continue. Let's read the text again and find which activities will be over by certain times and which activities will be in progress by certain times. Let's do the first one. By next August, I will have finished my German lessons. In this case, this activity will be over. Now pause the video and identify the rest. Let's see. By next year, I will have finished my last semester in university. Over. In just 2 months, I will have been working at my family's business for 5 years. And once I had enough experience, I'm planning to apply to a foreign company. The plan is that by the time I'm 40, I will have bought my first house. That will be over. I will buy it before that. To be by the time I'm 50, I will have had at least one grandchild. Also, over. Okay, so if you notice, we see some structures that are repeated. Today we're talking, as I mentioned, about the future. Future perfect and future continuous. Let's take a look at how they work. So first we have future perfect. We use it to express an action will be over by a certain time. And we used by to introduce the time expression. By next August, I will have finished my German lessons. She will have taken the plane by 6 p.m. Now, what structure do you see repeated? We have the auxiliary verb will that is indicating the future, have, and the past participle of our verb. We use this structure to indicate this action will be finished, right? Now, let's continue. So, future continuous. We use it to express an action will be in progress at a certain time. We use in to introduce the time expression, and we use for to indicate the length of the action. In just 2 months, I will have been working at my family's business for 5 years. I will have been teaching for 11 years soon. Now, what is the structure that we have here? If you notice, we continue using will to indicate the future. We use our auxiliary have, been, and our main verb is in its ing form because it indicates that it is going to be in progress. Okay, now let's continue. Here I have 5 sentences. Please correct them. Now notice that there is one that is correct. Pause the video while you work on this. Let's see. Cynthia will have been going to the grocery store by 2 p.m. In this case, this is not correct. She will have gone. Why? Because this activity is going to be over by 2 p.m. She will do this before 2 p.m. We don't know exactly at what time. Trish will have cleaned her home for 6 hours. In this case, this activity is going to be in progress. So we're going to say, Trish will have been cleaning her home for 6 hours. Probably she had a party or something. They will exercising for a while. In this case, we had 2 options. They will have been exercising for a while if the activity is in progress, or they will have exercised for a while if they finished exercising. Sometimes the 2 options are correct. I'm sure I will have lost 25 pounds by December. This sentence is correct. You will have been finishing the exercise in a minute. Well, this one is not correct. You will have finished the exercise in a minute. Did you get your corrections right? Perfect. Now let's continue. Let's go to workbook page 27. Exercise A. Here you need to circle the correct form of the verbs to complete this excerpt from a documentary. Sometimes the two options are possible. Let's see. Biologists have made many fascinating discoveries about a black bear hibernation. For example, prior to hibernating later this year, this black bear will have gained or will have been gaining at least 30 pounds every week over a period of several months. Well, in this case, the two options are okay. By the time she is in hibernation next year, her heartbeat will have dropped or will have been dropping to just 8 beats per minute from around 40 to 50. Well, because we're saying that it's the hibernation time next year, it will have dropped. Now pause the video and work on the rest. We're going to check in class. Great. Now, work on exercise B. Here, you need to complete the sentences using the future perfect or future perfect continuous form of the verbs that are underlined. Look at the example. Around November, this pregnant polar bear will enter her nest or den to give birth and rest. If you notice, the verb rest is underlined. That's the one we're going to use. In January, she will have been resting for 2 months. Why? Because she will probably continue resting for a while. Now pause the video and work on the rest, please. Okay, we're going to check in class. I will see you